Hey there, fellow YouTuber. Do you ever feel stuck on what music or clips to put in your videos, or worry about whether you're allowed to use certain things? There's a special rule called fair use that helps creators like us know when we can use other people's stuff in our videos. Think of it like borrowing a pencil from a friend. You can use it as long as you give it back, but you can't keep it forever or break it on purpose. Say goodbye to sweaty palms and shaky knees, because by the end of this video, we want you to be creating worry-free, like a true boss. The 4 factors. With fair use, we can use a little bit of someone else's material, like a song or a clip, as long as we're doing something like teaching, commenting, or making something new with it. But we can't use too much, or use it in a way that hurts the original owner's business or image. It's like being a Pokemon trainer, catching all the content you can, but only using it for fair use battles. Just like a trainer must respect the Pokemon they capture, you too must respect the original creator and use their content responsibly, following the fair use guidelines. Now, fair use depends on 4 equally important things. First, the purpose and character of the use. This is basically the reason you're using the copyrighted thing. Are you using it for money or just to share something cool? Are you adding something new to it? If someone creates a parody of a popular TV show like The Office, that could be considered transformative use. Second, the nature of the copyrighted work. What kind of thing is it? Is it something real, like a fact, or something made up, like a story? Has it been published before or not? Using a small clip from a documentary like Planet Earth in a school project could be considered fair use, as documentaries are often factual and educational. Third, the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole. How much of the copyrighted material are you using compared to the whole thing? Using a short clip from a popular movie like Star Wars in a review or critique video would likely be considered fair use, as long as it doesn't take away from the value of the original work.
Hello there.
And finally, the 4th one, the effect of the use on the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. Will your use of the material stop people from buying or using the original material? Creating and sharing unauthorized copies of a popular movie series like Harry Potter could negatively impact the sales and profits of the original work, making it not fair use. Also, remember that when deciding if something follows these rules or not, a judge will look at all 4 things together. All are just as important, like the members of a girl band. Just like how all the members of a girl band contribute to the group's success, each of the 4 factors of fair use is essential in determining if a use is fair or not. So let's get these 4 factors and create content that's as cool as a Blackpink hit song.
How you like that? You gon' like that?
The YouTube Remix feature. Did you know? YouTube has a cool feature called Remix, allowing creators to put their own spin on existing videos. The best part? Creators have already given consent to YouTube for others to use their content. It's the safest way to use content from others. If you see this icon right here available, the creator has made it possible for others to remix. You can use their video as a sound, cut a bit of their original video and add it to your own, and even use their video as a green screen or background for your content. Shorts made with these remixes are linked to the original work, allowing new viewers to discover your content. Now that we know the 4 factors and the remix feature, here's a 15-point checklist you can use to help determine whether your use of copyrighted material is likely to be considered fair.
Genius. Let's do this.
1. Did you change the original material to make something new and different? 2. Are you using the material for something that is not trying to make money or is for education? 3. Did you use only a small amount of the original material? 4. Did you use the material in a way that doesn't take away from the original work? 5. Did you give credit to the original creator? 6. Was the original material based on facts or was it made up? 7. Was the original material already published or was it never released before? 8. Are you using the material in a way that doesn't hurt the market for the original work? 9. Are you using the material in a way that doesn't hurt the reputation of the creator? 10. Did you ask for permission from the owner of the material, if possible? 11. Will your use of the material benefit the public? 12. Are you using the material in a way that could be considered fair? 13. Are you using the material in a way that adds something new and useful to society? 14. Did you make sure to not use the most important or significant parts of the material? And 15. Did you make sure to not use the material for something that is against the law? Now let's suppose you followed this checklist. Hey, but what if I have a copyright claim problem on YouTube? No worries. YouTube has a way of solving these issues within the platform. If you think someone claimed your content by mistake, or if you have permission to use copyrighted stuff, you can file a dispute. YouTube will check it out and do what's right. Just make sure to follow the steps and give evidence to support your case. If you want us to dive deeper into this topic in another video, let us know. We'll drop some resources in the description box too. 3 important things to remember. Fair use allows you to use someone else's work without asking them, but it's not always allowed. And in the end, And a judge will decide if it's okay, not YouTube or other platforms. To know if it's allowed, we have to look at different things, like if we added something new to the original work, how much we used, and if it hurts the owner's ability to make money. Computers or automated systems cannot decide if it's okay to use someone else's work. So even if we think it's okay, we might have to argue with the owner and even get a lawyer. It's important to take this process seriously and get help if we need it. You know, as serious as Bowser's love for Princess Peach, I mean, he's been trying to marry her for decades now. The real deal is, fair use isn't black and white. It's more like a gray area. There are no clear rules that say exactly what's allowed. It depends on things like why you're using someone else's work, what you're using, and how it might affect the original work's value. So be careful. Ask for help from a lawyer if you're not sure, and make smart choices when using someone else's stuff in your videos. Now that you know the basics of fair use and have gone through our checklist, you're ready to make awesome videos while staying within the rules. Remember to use this each time you're using someone else's stuff, and be respectful of the original owners. We want you to be the very best out there, so feel free to ask any questions. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, or we'll be sad.